And I believe we are live. Okay, happy, good sauce. Yeah, so my name is Pyrotechnics, and today I'm going to be trying to cast this game I picked up on Cast It. This is like my first ever attempt at casting something. So, yeah. Let's get to it. Without further ado, I'm going to present to you in the top left corner, the Blue Terran, Urpal. Neko Urpal. Let's go with Urpal. Purple Urpal. Actually blue. And in the bottom right corner, the Red Zerg, Suiko. I'm going to call Suiko. Swiffer Suiko. Okay, and we're going. And we're live. So, here we go. We are on one of the largest maps currently available. Bel'Shir Vestige. LE. And, oh, look at those good manners in the bottom. You gotta love it. Super duper happy about that. And yeah, so we're just gonna starting off pretty basic, slow. A little Overlord scouting going on Suiko's side. And let's see, how are we doing right over here? Let's take a look at Leonards. Pretty dead even right now. Oh, and we're gonna have Suiko's going to be popping over. Looks like he's gonna be doing a really early scout all the way up into Urpal's base. Cool. Oh, is he going for a gas steal? Ooh. Let's take a look. Nope, he's just kind of running around, seeing what he can see. You know, little supply depot going down for Urpal. Nothing else really going on right now. With the hatch, he's got, you know, another Overlord coming out. So he's, you know, getting his units up in production for, I guess they're probably both going to attack a little bit because there's not, well, yeah, basic standard Terran opening. Nothing really unusual coming out of Urpal's side, and, you know, Suiko's going to see this. He's going to try to take out the SCV, and, you know, if well, Urpal's paying attention, but kind of not really. He might lose this SCV, actually, and that's going to set him back a minute or two. Oh, and he got it. Ooh. Okay, a little fast expansion going down here. I don't know if this SCV counted. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Let's rewind a minute. And a minute. That's what I wanted. Come on. Come on. Okay, maybe a little less. Alright. Alright. Please, if you'll bear with me a moment. We're going to go see if this little fast expansion is ending up scouted by Urpal. It looks like he just misses it. Oh, he kind of sees it, but kind of doesn't. I don't know. I don't really know, but we'll see what he does. Since his SCV over here, that drone is just staying alive hardcore right now. Oh, and then there it goes. Boom, pop. Delayed the barracks by, you know, I don't know, half a minute maybe. It's probably good. Early gas here, which indicates probably some kind of, I'm going to guess, like some marauders coming out. You know, maybe he's going to go straight to a factory after this and start pumping out siege tanks. Not really sure what's going on there. And again, please forgive any obvious, horrendous mistakes I make. I'm pretty damn new to this whole casting thing, and I'm actually Silver League in StarCraft. Super duper proud of that achievement. And working my way on up, but for the time being, I'm still pretty new, so I'm kind of just doing my best here to, you know, figure everything out as I go. You know, little bit of worker on worker, you know, violence going on all over the map. You know, some scout wars, that kind of stuff. This fast expand's going to finish up pretty reasonably, about 3.5 minutes in, and he finally gets a spawning pool over here. So at this point, okay, straight to factory. It's probably going to be some seriously early tech. Don't know if he's going to be taking expand over here in a minute or not. But he doesn't really have the resources for it right now, so we will see. You know, very small marine force, kind of running around the map right now. Okay, he's probably going to keep it sitting at the Zelnaga Tower just to make sure that there isn't some surprise Zergling rush. Again, we're not entirely certain if this was scouted by Urpal. Based on what he's doing, I would guess no. He probably didn't see it, because if he had, he, you know, would probably be down here with about half a dozen Marines right now, blowing that up. But nope, not happening. Didn't see it. And here come the Zerglings. At about 4 to 5 minutes in, we're finally getting to see a few of those units. Building a second command center for this expansion right over here now. Urpal is swapping his barracks with his factory. He's probably going to start pumping out In that case, yes, Hellions. Okay, so he's going to be doing some serious damage to these Zerglings if he gets them out in time. This little, you know, timing kind of push going on here. I'm guessing it's really more of it for scouting purposes. I don't think, you know, that Suiko's going to really commit to this kind of stuff right now. So he's going to see what's going on. And, you know, these Marines are probably just going to fall one by one, but he's got these Hellions out here now. So we're going to get at least one more out before this becomes a real concern. And boom, oh, just roasted Zerglings. Smells like victory right now. And, you know, Urpel is doing pretty damn good. He's taking control right now. He's going to be running around the map with these. Now, if there's no response to these Hellions, well, Suiko might be in a little bit of trouble, but let's see what he does back at his base. He pops up a Roach Warren and an Evolution Chamber, so he's going to be going a little more heavy ground, gets his second gas, still sitting on a hatchery, so he's not upgrading to Lair Tech just yet. And he doesn't have anybody on his second gas over here, or third gas, sorry. So a little bit of macro fallback, and he doesn't really have any units to sort of be focusing on at the time, so probably something to work on. I believe that was actually the disclaimer in the video, so if I'm harping on it, sorry, dude. Anyways, but he's starting to drone up a little bit more now. He's got both bases reasonably saturated. Probably use a few more drones over here. And in the meantime, looks like he's starting to pump out some roaches. He's probably going to pop them up at the front of his base, maybe cruise a little bit ahead with them. But these Hellions are not really enough to be a serious threat right now, and he's not really doing anything with them. Urpel's just kind of sitting at his base. What he really ought to be doing right now is just kind of heading down here and seeing what there is to see. He had like a minute or two before these roaches popped out. He probably could have done some serious damage, taking a lot of drones in this mineral line, and maybe even a queen. I don't know. But okay, so here it comes. Now he's going to be coming, so there's going to be some roaches out, and we're going to see a little bit of a battle. Well, if they ever get up the ramp, I don't know. Oh, there they go. There they go. No. A little touch and go. All right. And in the meantime, there's more Hellions being pumped out of the base. There's a second factory at the tech lab, and now Urpel has got some siege tanks going out. He's probably just going to sit it here for the time being, and yeah, straight to siege mode. Cool. So the map control right now is, sort of on Urpel's side, but at the same time, he's not really doing anything with his advantage. I mean, he's just sort of sitting there. He's just kind of trying to, he's playing a long game, I guess. He's just sort of running around trying to see what he can see. But in general, there's not a lot going on. There's a shit ton of factories being built right now. I don't know what Urpel is doing. I'm guessing he's just going to siege up like a motherfucker. Like just straight up turtle or something. I don't even know, man. But this will be fun. This will be super duper fun. Just Hellions and siege tanks all day, and here comes this pretty damn big Hellion force, actually, to just sort of run around and try to, seize a little more map control, prevent this creep spread. That is not enough roaches to deal with the Hellions, but they're being driven off anyways. I guess, do roaches counter Hellions? I don't even know. So, I mean, if you're watching this and you're like, God, what a scrubby-ass caster this guy is, just leave a comment. Just tell me, yeah, you fucking idiot. These get countered by roaches. Just tell me that. It's totally okay. I will not take it personally. I'm trying to learn it as best as I can. So, okay, back up at Urpel's base, we're seeing a couple more Hellions, more sieges. He's not really doing anything with this, but what would murder the shit out of this is if Suiko just got a shit ton of mutas. Like, he's building Hydras, actually, right now, and I'm not sure how effective that's going to be, but there is no air and no anti-air on Urpel's side. He's literally just pumping out tons and tons and tons of siege tanks and Hellions, and if there is air anywhere in this game, he cannot deal with it. I mean, well, okay, so looks like this lair is finally going up. To a hive. Wait, no. The lair is already up. God damn. The infestation pit is going, and I'm guessing that means we're going to see some infester action pretty soon. But this force is really small to be able to deal with all of that. I mean, yeah, that's just not going to be super effective. Those Hellions are going to cover meat shield all these siege tanks. These siege tanks are just going to completely nuke anything that comes in their way. And this expansion is going to go down the moment Urpel sees it. And Okay, maybe like delayed response. It might actually finish if Suiko doesn't cancel it, but he really should be canceling it right now. Why isn't he canceling? Why is he canceling? Oh my god, he's gonna lose. Ah, he canceled it. Okay, he did it in time. Awesome. And we're getting some more roaches. He's taking this shit seriously. He's gonna go ahead and he's got all of his upgrades. Oh my goodness, Urpel has like 0 upgrades right now. He has no armor, no nothing going on. So that would explain why all of this is getting nuked. Just keeping his upgrade macro pretty good. Urpel just sort of focused on just getting all these units out, and he just did not bother to upgrade them. He did not bother to try and like see what his opponent was doing and counter it. He just, fuck it, I'm building lots and lots of Hellions and lots of siege tanks. All right. And you know, it's working okay, but he just lost so many minerals, so many resources right there. He really should have been expanding this whole time too. I mean, yeah, okay, Suiko's only on 2 bases. He's getting a third. He had that other third that was going down. He's going to re-expand there now. But at the same time, Zerg just kind of has to do that regardless. With the advantage that Urpel had, he really could have taken this third anytime he wanted before that battle. And, you know, well, we'll see what happens. But, okay, so over back at Suiko's base, he's still kind of building up. He's got his lair finally morphing into a hive, but he still doesn't have any air, and he could really just take this game right now because Urpel is just not building anything but siege tanks and Hellions, just as if he expects nothing but Zerglings to be coming out still. These roaches have got something else to say about that. The Hydras, I'm not really sure what the Hydras are really there for. You know, they've got the group spines upgrades, so they're going to be able to move a little bit faster off creep. This creep spread is actually pretty good. I'm full disclosure, I am absolutely terrible at creep spread. I just, you know, I use all my energy on larva injects. Never fucking spread creep. Ever. And I also build lots and lots of air units, that's probably why. But here we go. Okay, so a little more gas. The command center's upgrading to another orbital. So, and still, you know, just giant fucking turtle going on with Urpel. Purple Urpel. Yeah, I can't speak today. Anyways, so this other expansion for Suiko's going down. This third one finally popped, or fourth and third finally popped up, so it's nice little double expand, but there's nothing that Urpel is going to be able to do about this with this giant-ass roach force here, except maybe go scout this ninja expand and just nuke it all the way down. I mean, Suiko doesn't even really need that. He should just cancel it right now, and he does it. So he's pretty good at that, but then these are going to get caught. A couple of them go down. That Hydrus just gets completely boom roasted, and this other expansion is going to be completely ignored because Urpel does not want to lose all of his Hellions, and he just pieces the hell out of there as fast as he can, but still losing units. He really should have followed up with these siege tanks, maybe positioned them over here. You know, he would have been able to see all of this stuff coming, but these roaches are just completely ruining Urpel's day, and he doesn't even need the air. He's building 2 spires right now, so he's going to be able to have it. He's probably going to get, you know, shit ton of mutas, you know, maybe go straight to corruptors and GG lords, and then boom, he's just going to be, you know, well, there you go, GG. So these 3 bases for Urpel would be awesome if he was actually doing anything, you know, with all these units. If he was like moving out, if he was upgrading them. He's finally got some of his upgrades going, but it's just a little too late. I mean, 17 minutes in and he's got like almost no upgrades. He's doing all tech, but at the same time he's sticking with these units that are not really effective counters to what Suiko has out on the field. And even though he's just got such a mass of them and these few roaches are here, these roaches are like mega upgraded and they're just going to be able to do so much damage. Although if he doesn't scout it, well, these swarm hosts are going to, you know, be a decent little defense, but he's going to have to retreat them if he wants them to stay alive, and Suiko's going to need to be able to get in here and take out all of these units by Urpel, and, you know, Urpel's just moving in, but I don't see this lasting very long. Like, all these siege tanks, they're great, but, you know, I mean, the moment anything gets too close to them, this expand's obviously going to go down, but Suiko is going to be able to stop this, and, you know, he's got air going, he's got his greater spire up. You know, in the meantime, let's take a look at his production tab. He is building absolutely 0 mutalisks, so he's probably going to go straight to corruptors, GG lords. But in the meantime, he's got all these burrowed roaches. They're going to pop right up and take out so many of these hellbats and siege tanks. And there they go. Oh my god, and these swarm hosts are pretty much untouched entirely. And I bet you Urpel is just freaking out. He's probably massing more units up here at the top. Yeah. We got just tons and tons of siege tanks, and they're not very effective. Not at all. Okay, so Swarm Host, pretty good use of those, and good job keeping him alive. Suika did a good job there. And he's going to be just marching through the map right now. He's not really spreading any more creep, but he really doesn't need to. He's got the control. This extra expansion